What's up, fire signs? How y'all doing? All right, so we are going to get some bonus material on the table for you guys. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles just popped up. That's a good sign for some of you. But what I'm going to look at here is how they feel. Whatever person you're currently dealing with, past, current, or new, how they feel, okay? So it's going to be a mini reading for Aries, a mini reading for Sagittarius, and a mini reading for Leo, okay? So what we're going to look at is the overall perspective of how this person views the entire connection. The next line is going to be how they feel about you. The next line is how they're going to react to the situation. Basically, actions they're going to take, And then the best advice. Okay, so it's going to be a regular spread like I usually do. And you all are the guinea pigs, man. You all are the guinea pigs for the entire the reading. So every other element is going to go based on how this rolls out. Man, y'all showed up quick. What's up, y'all? Aries. What do we got for Aries? How do they feel? Aries. Aries. How does this person feel? Overall, how do they feel about the entire situation? How do they view you personally? What actions are they going to take? And what's the best advice we have for Aries? I guess end of January. I don't know. Just for the moment, for whatever moment you are reading it at. 3 shuffles here. 1, 2. Thank you, Deanna, for that super chat. Thank you. Okay, so the Page of Wands reversed overall is how they view the entire connection. They don't want any childish drama. This person could have felt like there was a lot of drama that was very childish in nature, and they don't want that. So the way they view you, oh man. Okay, so Aries, they don't trust you. They don't trust you. That doesn't mean that you're not to be trusted, okay? Here's the disclaimer. Whenever I'm reading someone else's perspective, that doesn't mean that facts are going to come forward. But for whatever reason, they don't trust you. They think you're lying. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I'm not here to judge. I don't care. To be 100% honest with you, I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're lying or not. But this person perceives you as being a liar. They don't trust you. They think that you're holding things back. They think that you're blowing smoke up their ass. And I mean, it's not that I've never met an Aries that's 100% honest, but most of the Aries people I've met are typically pretty upfront and blunt about what's going on in their head. So I think the majority of you, I could give you the benefit of the doubt. But for whatever reason, they perceive you to be not honest. They don't trust you. They don't believe what you have to say. They don't believe your intentions. They don't trust that you're coming from a good place. I don't know why. They do perceive you to be very emotionally independent, though. Oh yes. This person, they may not trust you. They may not believe you, but they do view you as somebody that is very independent and doesn't need anybody. Okay. But I also think that they see you as superficial. They view you as somebody who is much more concerned about everything else but the actual emotional connection. I think the most likely actions they're going to take, I think they're moving on from this. I think they're moving forward. Some of you may hear from this person, but I think that those of you who do hear from this person will find out there is a third party involved. Okay. I don't think you're the only one involved. If you do hear from this person, personal advice, I would keep my emotional distance because I think that they are moving forward, moving past this. But for whatever reason, yeah, there's somebody else involved. If you hear from this person, I wouldn't take it as an attempted reconciliation, okay? The best advice here, if I were you, don't let them play no games with you. A lot of you are involved with somebody who is very emotionally manipulative. Okay. You're dealing with somebody who, because you all have big ass hearts, dude. Man, I'm going to tell you what, okay. So I'm going to just talk about some personal rich life shit. Okay. I love fire signs. Every last one of y'all, dude. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I love fire signs. One thing about you all, though, is you all have the biggest hearts, dude. I mean, dude, but you all fall victim to people who prey on that a lot, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, you do. There's a lot of emotional vampires out there, psychological vampires. And because you Aries people tend to have really big old ass hearts, people take advantage of that. And let me just tell you this. Don't be afraid to tell them what fucking time it is, dude. If you hear from this person, which I think a lot of you will, and they try to play that same game they've played before, they try to spit the same old bullshit, don't be afraid to tell them what time it is, dude. No. But for the most part, I think most of you need to assign yourself some time to focus on your work and finance. Focus on your money. Focus on building an empire. Okay? Not no drama, not no, you know what I'm saying? That dude, this right here, if you allow yourself to get sucked into this, I really feel like you will repeat the cycle again. And next time around, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder if you do. Okay. Let's see. Major Arcana. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. I have Cancer here. That's the only sign that I have specific on the table here. But yeah, I wouldn't feed into that game if I was you. I would not. I would not. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. How do they feel? This is going kind of smooth. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not going to lie, dude. It wasn't really all that thought out before I came on here and did this. I'm kind of feeling it out right now. Sagittarius. Thank you all for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Thank you. Sagittarius. How do they feel? Whatever person that you have on your mind, past, current, or new, doesn't matter. How do they feel? Two more shuffles here. Two more. All right, so 7 of Wands overall. So as far as the entire connection, this person really feels kind of attacked. They have their guard up. Okay, so they kind of, that energy where it's like, okay, the minute you start talking to me, I'm automatically assuming that you're at my throat. So I got my guard up. So because I feel that way, I'm coming to your throat too. There's a big walking on eggshells type of energy. They feel like you are a very loose cannon. Maybe you lose your temper very easily. Maybe you get pissed off very easily. So they feel like they're walking on eggshells around you. Again, like I told Aries, does that mean that that's the kind of person you are? Not necessarily. I'm sure some of you are. Okay, 7 of Wands. Okay, I'm sure some of you are. That is a fire sign, low vibrational trait. Not every one of you is low vibrational. But, for some of you, it's legit. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's just very insecure about their past. Okay. The way they view you, they don't really think that you have any emotion. Not really. I don't think that this person thinks you have any feelings for them. Some of you actually do, but they don't sense it. They think that you're very cold, distant, closed off, detached. They feel like your attention is everywhere but them. Like basically you are more interested in maybe work, finance, building an empire, doing other things, and your attention is off of them. Is how they feel about you. you know, and that you're moving on from this. They think you moved on from this. Some of you have, some of you haven't. I don't know, but that's the way they feel. Okay. Most likely actions they're going to take. I really kind of think that those of you who hear from this person, if you are contacted by them, or maybe some of you are going to reach out to this person, they're going to try to manipulate you. They're going to try to manipulate you. They're going to go straight for the heart. They're going to go straight for your emotions. They're going to go straight for where they know your soft spot is. Okay. And some of you are dealing with somebody who makes really good money. Okay. Thanks, Patty, for that super chat. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Some of you are dealing with somebody that makes really good money, and they're going to try to wave that in your face. Like, oh, yeah, don't you wish you were with me? Look how much money I have. Look how much shit I have. Look how much stuff I have, you know? But I don't think they're going to do it in a way that actually works on you. With the King of Pentacles reversed, I think they're a bit scattered and unorganized, and they're trying to impress you in any way that they can. Okay? The best advice here, if I was you, don't spend your time sitting around thinking about this. Don't try to overthink them, okay? I think you're dealing with somebody that, with all due respect, cross-watcher, I don't think, Sagittarius, you're dealing with somebody who's very articulately thought out, okay? So don't try to overthink their motives. Don't try to overthink their intentions. I don't think you're dealing with somebody that's that smart. I really don't. Don't give them more credit than they deserve. Okay, don't overthink them. I think you're dealing with somebody who's very simple-minded. Okay, don't dump all of your energy into this connection. Don't get it twisted. There was no mistake about the two of you coming together. You didn't meet this person by accident. Okay, you and this person came together very intentionally. From a spiritual perspective, you all were meant to come together, and you were meant to depart. However, now the question is, why? What did you learn? What did this teach you about yourself? Okay? Do some inner soul searching. Okay? Because I don't care who. Let me go ahead and tell you something about me personally. You know, I have learned more from stupid people than I have from people who have an IQ that's 50 points higher than mine. You know that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody smarter than me doesn't really teach me a whole lot. You know who teaches me the most valuable lessons I've learned in my life? Stupid people. That sounds horrible, dude, I know. But I'm telling you right now, don't ever discredit an opportunity to learn, okay? I don't care if you're entertaining the company of somebody who's just so damn dumb. It's like, dude, how do you get up and tie your shoes, man? How do you survive? Aren't you too dumb to feed yourself? I don't care. They're teaching you something, okay? Don't ever think that you're holier than thou. Don't ever think that the dumbest person on this planet can't teach you a life-changing lesson, dude. Oh, yeah, they can. Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Always be asking what you can learn. Always. Always. Okay? All right, Leo. Leo. How do they feel? Whatever person you are inquiring about, past, current, or new, how do they feel? How do they feel, Leo? Thanks for the positive feedback, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. How do they feel, Leo? Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2. Oh, thank you for that super chat, Christine. Appreciate it. Last shuffle, last one. Boom. All right. Queen of Wands. So they kind of feel, this person views you as somebody who tries to cloak. How am I going to word this? You try to hide your emotions, but you don't hide it very well. they view you as somebody who, like, if you're feeling sad, you're going to pretend to be happy. If you're feeling angry, you're going to pretend to just be like, ha ha ha, I don't care. You know, what's the word for that? You know what I'm talking about? Like you're trying to, like, an air sign is very good at just pretending they don't care and acting cold. And fire signs, when you all attempt to cover up your emotions, you don't really do it that well. Not like air signs. You cover it up with a fake emotion. And I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's what they think you're doing. Some of you may be, some of you may not be. But I really think that this person views you as not wanting to show your emotions, and you're kind of always showing a different emotion than what you really feel. Okay. As far as the way they feel about you specifically, some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. I have Pisces and Libra. But the way they're ready for this to come to an end. I don't really think they want to talk to you with the Ace of Swords reversed. With the Moon card, they feel like you hold too much inside yourself. They feel like what you actually express is nothing about what you feel. Like, you know, I know Leo feels this way, but for whatever reason, they're not expressing it. They're not showing it. They're not actually, you know, opening up and telling me how they really feel. They feel like you're trying to hide your emotions. Okay. Most likely actions they're going to take. I think they're dropping this, dude. I really don't see them coming forward. I don't see them reaching out. I don't see them doing anything, really. Not really. For those of you who have been in silence with somebody, I think it's going to remain silent. I think it is. Okay. I don't think they're going to reach out. I don't think they're going to do anything. Okay. The best advice here is to throw in the white towel and start a new cycle. Okay. New cycle. I know a lot of you have heard me say this, dude, and I repeat myself a lot. So let me see if I can figure out a different way to word this. When you start a new cycle, you start doing new things. Okay. Entertaining the likes of new people. You start, only start a new job, but start a job you never, you know, same demon, different face. But a new cycle means everything changes. Everything. The types of people you're around, the types of relationships you form, you know, everything is different. And it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's kind of scary. But it's time to throw in the white towel and make a head-over-heart decision to leave that old lifestyle behind. And, ooh, look at this. Look at this Ten of Swords in this deck. Ugh. Thank you, Kitty Cat, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, look at that, man. Ugh. That's brutal, dude. Throw in the white towel, man. It's time for new things. It's not going to be comfortable, but as long as you maintain your stance, it'll be very rewarding, okay? All right, so I do feel like the messages my fire signs needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much, man, for tuning in and playing along. I'm so eternally grateful for, you know, everything that you guys do, man. I couldn't do any of this without y'all. Thank you all so much for the likes and the comments and the positive feedback and the super chats, man. Remember to look in the description of the video if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you all sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.